Hello YouTubers! Today I'm going to show you something about freeform Nalbinding. At Facebook I saw a lot of crochet made with crochet freeform, and I thought we could do that also with Nalbinding. Here you see a freeform what I made. It is flat, and because it is flat you have to know where to increase and decrease when you're going around, for example here, and when you're here, and when you here you can increase. This is down the hill, and up the hill we are increasing. Here you can see the increasing there, the V, and there's another one V. The three stitches normal, and then I increase, and I do that always when I go around. Here you can see those increases there, and it's not just there three normal and then increase. You can do it what you like. You have to watch that it has not too much increases, because it's going to do like this, and this is not what you want. So you increase along, you are now binding along, go. And when there is for example this here, the next round I will decrease these stitches together. So when there is here in this place too. So you want to have your project really flat, and that's why you increase at the top and decrease at the hill. That is, and how do we do that? I put this aside, and how we start. This one was made with the Oslo stitch. It's a nice stitch for starting such a free form. So I use the Oslo stitch, and for the memory's sake I will show you again starting of our Oslo stitch. It goes under your thumb. The working yarn is between your thumb and your fourth finger. This line is going to lay on that finger, and that is just, we make the Oslo stitch. For the people who are new on my channel, this is Oslo stitch. One loop around your thumb, this one, that one, and one loop behind your thumb. Hope you can see it. The needle goes in, turn, under the thumb loop and under your working yarn, and this is why we make the Oslo stitch. All information about stitches you can see at needlebinding.com, and for our Dutch viewers there's of course nalbinding.nl. And for the memory, Happy Needlebinding is my YouTube channel, but all those videos are on needlebinding.com, and the other side Nalbinding too. This is just how I make the Oslo stitch. It's a simple stitch. And it's mostly the first stitch what people learn when they are starting Nalbinding, or needlebinding, or Nalbinding, or how you, of Nalbinding, just the way you pronounce it and what kind of language you are. I made several videos in Dutch, in English, and in German. But all you can see at Happy Needlebinding, my YouTube channel. So here we are we made this Oslo stitch. The back side, the front side is all the same. So now we are going to make a turn, because here in this project we make a turn just like here. Straight, and then you're going to make a turn. How do we do that? I put it aside. So here the Oslo, and now here I have made already the turn. This is what it looks like. And how do we that? We are going to make the next row of stitches. The needle goes in 1, 2, 3. Then this thumb loop, when I pull, it is the right loop, and there we have the back loop. And now we are going to make the next row. And you can make all those stitches that way, but it's not what we wanted. We have now made a little angle. We are going to continue. How does it look like? Can you see that of the distance? This was straight, and now we're going to make that turn. Maybe this is better to look. So now we have made that turn. I make a few stitches more. And the Oslo stitch is of course a small stitch. It's not wide. Because you want to make a wider stitch, the Oslo stitch, you continue with this, putting after your thumb, but all the loops are staying around, and here behind it you have all those little loops. So I pick up this loop, and now I have 2 loops on my thumb, and one loop around at the back of my thumb. And now I made the Oslo stitch. I made the Oslo stitch because this stitch is wider. So if I want to make another thicker place at the freeform, you could start, when you are Nalbinding the Oslo stitch, the far back stitch, what is wider. This stitch is wider than the Oslo stitch. And here you can see it is not a straight line of stitches, but it is an edge. Hopefully you can see that so. Yeah, and now another edge, it's a corner. Now I put it aside, and now we are looking at you can see I was further here. I had a longer thread, this one, and I will show you this needle. This needle is made of pokhout, very beautiful needle. Here we are. We have made that beautiful corner, and there we made it with the far back stitch. And now I want to make, let me say, I want to make here another one attached to this one. I want to make another row of stitches, and I'm going to attach it at this place. So I take another yarn, maybe yellow is better. A piece of yellow is enough. So I thread the so I have the yarn, put it aside, and now I want in this place here in this corner I want to make a row of stitches. So how I start? The needle goes through, and then now we're going to do the needle in the same hole, and then we get the first loop around your thumb. And now I take this knot, but this is the old loop what I use, and this is a new loop, but I take the old one and the new one at my needle, and now we have a loop around my thumb and a loop at the back of my thumb. I pull a little bit this little tail, and now I can make a lot of stitches. I want another form. And of course I can, this is the osso stitch, but of course I can use that stitch. This loops are staying on my thumb, and it is that little back loop here. I can of course change it, and I'm going to do the far back stitch, so I get a wider stitch. So this looks like, let's take a look what we had made. This is what you can get. This is in the corner, and now I'm going to stop, finish this row of stitches. I take 1, 2, this loop, I pull little, pull a little at this one, and this is my working yarn. And there it goes. Also stitch, fabric stitch, and now I made it. And now I can pull this apart and just like that. And I take my needle and I sew it between those stitches, and then I have now this form. Maybe is it better to see? And this form I can now change another color, and I can go around like this, and I can make all kinds of possibilities what I want. So here you know how to start with a new row, and here how to end with this row. And I made a few examples of these free forms. I show you now. And those examples, I throw them in a washing machine to get felted. Here I have another form. What I can use, I can go around and along this, your imagination. You can use all kinds of beautiful things what you want to make. This is here you can see, I hope you can see, this is, I just yes, it looks like I made this free form. It is I throw it in a washing machine, it's nice felted, and then I have take the iron, because this was my first one, and it was what bubbling there and there, because I had too much increase. But it is now flat, and this beautiful thick piece of fabric, and it's very warm. And what I'm going to do with it, I don't know exactly, but that is one free form. I made it, you can see it on Facebook and on Instagram. There, when you look at my accounts, Bert Veuglers, you can see how it looks like before I throw it in a washing machine. And here I have another one, other colors, another form. So this is also a free form, and yeah, what is like this side nice or that side, it's depending what you like, and I can maybe make them sometimes together, or I don't know exactly, but free form is free form, and yeah, it's a new way of Nalbinding, and it is very, very fun to make it. Thank you for watching me, and I hope you subscribe my channel, and see you next time. Bye bye.